2017 says the SI unit of moment of a force is, so what is the unit for the quantity moment of force? For you to know the unit, you should first be able to define the quantity. Moment of a force is defined as the product of force times what? Perpendicular distance times perpendicular what? Distance from line of action. So what does this mean? If you have a kind of pivot here, and then you have a beam or a bar on that, and then someone sits here, and then someone else sits at this extreme. Now let's assume that these two people have the same weight, 50 Newton, and this one also, his weight is what? 50 Newton. But this one is sitting 2 meters away from the fulcrum, the fulcrum, while this other person is sitting, let's say, 5 meters away from the fulcrum. So when you talk about moment of a force, mathematically it's defined as the product of force times what? Perpendicular distance. However, the actual meaning of moment is the turning effect of force. Moment means what? The turning effect of force. That is to say, since you have a fulcrum here and this person is sitting here, if this person was the only one sitting on this bar, exerting that weight on that bar, this bar will certainly turn towards the left, will turn down this way. And likewise, this other side, if he was the only one, this bar will turn downward. That's clockwise moment. So when you talk about moment is a parameter we use to measure the turning effect of a force. That's what we are trying to measure, to what extent can this force make this thing to turn. So moment is a very important topic in physics and engineering, because it is used to design a lot of systems, buildings and the rest, knowing the turning effect. So now, though these two people have the same weight, normally we should think that this bar should be balanced because the weights are equal. No. Between these two people, which of them will have a greater turning effect? Which of them will tend to turn this bar downward? It's for you, the only way to determine that is to evaluate their movement, the movement of their weight, movement of the force. So moment of this one will be 50 times 2. So this will be 50 times 2 to give you 100 Newton meter, while this one will be 50 times 5. 50 times 5 to give you 250 Newton meter. So you see that this other person a more turning effect than this one, which means this bar will certainly tilt to the right, will go down that way. So that's the definition of moment. So that's, by the way, that's not the question we are asked. We are asked the unit of moment of the force. So having defined force mathematically, the unit of force is Newton, and the unit of distance of any kind is meter, and Newton times meter is, so which equals to Newton what? Meter. Option B. Assuming we were asked the dimensional unit of force is mass times acceleration. Mass is m, acceleration is velocity, times acceleration is velocity over time, and acceleration dimensional unit is length over t squared, then times another perpendicular distance here, that's another length. So dimensional unit will be what? M L raised power 2, that's L times L squared, and then this T on the bottom, you take it to the top, minus 2. So that is that. Thank you.